Disney cruise cost. Is it worth it? There's a lot included with the cost of the cruise, and we're going to start off with the youth clubs. Imaginative youth clubs are included in the cost of your cruise. Play in themed clubs for every age, staffed by specially trained Disney counselors. Disney has youth clubs included for every age with the exception of the nursery. The nursery is an extra cost. The Small World Nursery is extremely limited, so plan to book this day as early as possible. You'll want to do that when it's available online, and you can also make reservations on a first-come, first-served basis during the open house on embarkation day or anytime throughout your cruise. The minimum reservation time is 1 hour. Parents, enjoy grown-up time knowing your little ones are being looked after and entertained by expert Disney counselors. At It's a Small World Nursery, youngsters from 6 months to 3 years old, or from 1 to 3 years old on transatlantic and Panama Canal itineraries, can play games, make crafts, watch movies, or even take a nap while you embark on adventures of your own. And youth, ages 3 through 12, they have the Oceaneers Club and the Oceaneer Lab. In the Oceaneer Club, step into worlds inhabited by some of your favorite characters at this activity center filled with surprises. The Oceaneers Club is pure Disney fantasy, character-driven performances, special storytelling sessions, larger-than-life play areas, dress-up opportunities, and cool interactive activities are sure to delight tiny tots and older alike. On select days, children are welcome to enjoy lunch and dinner at Disney's Oceaneer Club, especially convenient for parents looking for some alone time at Palo. That's their 18-plus restaurant, and it is an additional charge. Disney's Oceaneer Lab is also for 3 to 12. This highly interactive space is available for them to play games, perform crazy experiments, and discover all kinds of activities. Toys, Disney movies, and creatively themed areas with hands-on experiences will keep 3 to 12 years of age engaged and entertained while adults embark on their own high-seas adventures. On the Disney Wonder, young voyagers blast off to infinity and beyond in a futuristic setting starring a giant Buzz Lightyear. For guests ages 11 to 14, they have Edge. Edge provides guests ages 11 to 14 with their own special hangout where they can connect with other tweens from around the world. Equipped with high-tech entertainment, including flat-screen TVs, computers, and video games, and featuring daily guided activities, this interactive play space is bound to become your tween's favorite on-ship destination. Edge is open daily from 10 a.m. to 1 a.m. Edge hosts a range of engaging daily activities led by cool Disney counselors. From ship-wide scavenger hunts to imaginative role-playing, these high-energy interactive games are designed to inspire creativity, bonding, and teamwork. And for teens 14 to 17, they have Vibe. My son went to Vibe when he was 14, and the ship was a deal breaker for him. He really wanted the dream or the fantasy because Vibe is very different in the dream and the fantasy compared to the Magic and the Wonder. The Wonder and Magic have kind of old school library-type lounges a little bit, and Vibe on the Disney Dream and Fantasy is very modern, very hip, so something to consider. At this teens exclusive space, chill out, listen to music, watch TV, play group games, and more with cruisers their own age. From teens only dance parties to karaoke to just kicking it, there's tons of fun to get psyched about. While the Vibe experience aboard each ship differs, the idea behind them is the same. Vibe provides guests ages 14 to 17 with their own special place where they can break off from the family and connect with other teens from around the world. While designated as a teens-only hangout, Vibe is chaperoned by some of the coolest counselors at sea in a laid-back way that allows teens to feel as unrestricted and comfortable as they can possibly be. Vibe does feature a coffee bar serving a wide selection of non-alcoholic beverages, including fruit smoothies and more, and those are an additional cost. On the Dream and Fantasy, Vibe also has its own pool, which it does not have on the Magic and Wonder. And honestly, I couldn't get my son out of the teen club on the Dream. I literally called there a couple of times to tell him to come. He just had a great time. Pools and recreation. There's an adult-only pool on each ship in the Quiet Cove area that's specifically for 18 and up. For families, splash it up in freshwater pools, aqua play areas, and water slides. Or stay ship-shape while out at sea thanks to onboard recreational centers. Onboard destinations include Mickey's Pool or Aqua Lab, home to a sparkling pool, a winding water slide, and wading pools. Goofy's Pool or Donald's Pool, which is designed for families looking to participate in splash-tastic activities together. For water coasters, they have the Aqua Duck on the Dream or the Fantasy. Propel thrill seekers on an exhilarating journey through an acrylic tube over the side of the ship to an unforgettable splashdown on the Aqua Duck. the Aqua Dunk on the Magic, and there will be the first ever attraction at sea on the Disney Wish. The Disney Wonder does not have a water coaster. They also have fanciful water play areas and splash pads for little ones 3 years of age and under. And on the Disney Fantasy specifically, they have Satellite Falls, which is a relaxing, adults-only splash pool with a cascading rain curtain. Fitness. They also have a fully equipped fitness center with weight machines, cardiovascular equipment, and numerous exercise classes. Some of those classes are up on decks. I know they have an early morning yoga class, and those classes are included. There are some things in the fitness center that are not included, so just make sure you verify that. Disney's Private Island. Castaway Cay is Disney's private island. They do have another private island that's in process, but that's for another day because it's not quite there yet. Disney's private island, Castaway Cay, is a port of call on many Bahamian and Caribbean itineraries. Castaway Cay is Disney's private island paradise reserved for Disney Cruise Line guests. Included with the cost of your cruise, on Castaway Cay, they have a barbecue lunch, coffee, tea, and soda, all you care to eat ice cream, beaches, beach chairs and umbrellas, beach towels, some island entertainment, clubs for kids and teens, hiking trails, beach sports, yoga classes, a splash zone, pelican plunge water slide, tram transportation, and a 5K trail for walking or running. They have many other things that you can purchase there, but all of that is included with the cost of your cruise. Disney's private island, Castaway Cay, is one of my favorite places in the world. I had therapy. They said that I should pick a safe place for associating safety with a word. And I immediately pictured the hammocks on Serenity Bay. Serenity Bay is the adult-only area on Castaway Cay, and it's absolutely a little piece of heaven on earth. I also love the lunch over there because it has ribeyes. So definitely check that out if your cruise goes there. Character experiences. This has changed a little bit right now because of COVID. They're doing socially distanced photos and character meets. You can't go up to them and get a hug or a high five. But they're out a lot more. I have never seen as many characters on a cruise as I did on the one in October. They were everywhere. They came into the restaurant while we were eating in ways that they didn't used to do. They were up on the decks constantly. I saw princesses I'd never seen because I don't go to a princess gathering. I saw costumes I hadn't seen before because I don't usually wait in line to see the characters. You wait in line, you get a picture. That's it. That wasn't all that exciting to me. But seeing them run around the ship in their costumes and just playing around and having fun, coming into the restaurants, that was really fun for me. I hope they keep doing that type of experience. I saw Thor and Spider-Man in the club during the open house. Youth clubs do have open houses, so as an adult, if you're intrigued to see what is available or maybe play some of their games, definitely check out the open houses. And they will have some character experiences in the club that I think are a little different from the rest of the ship. There's also a sleepwalking Goofy. If you happen to be up in the early mornings or very late at night, keep an eye out for him. I've only heard of him in the mornings. I haven't even seen him yet. So the character experiences really are different right now. I actually do much prefer them to the old character experiences. I hope as time goes and social distancing goes away that they still have these pop-up experiences with characters because it's just a lot of fun. There is a new development with characters. They have not been available for reservations. You just typically will see them in the ship in the atrium. Recently, character experiences have become available for pre-reservation for the Star Wars at Sea cruises. There's a 15-minute reservation window where you can go and have an experience with those characters. I don't know what that's going to look like, but I think that's pretty cool. And you do that during your online check-in, from my understanding. Activities. There are a lot of activities on board, and just to name some of them, I'm not going to mention every single activity, but there's trivia that can be for adults or families. They have animation classes, towel folding classes. Sometimes they will have cooking classes on 7-night cruises in particular. They will have family games like a family feud or a family scavenger hunt. For adults only, they will have activities in the club like silent DJ. They'll have variety acts that you can watch, magicians, comedians. My very favorite activity that they have for adults only is Match Your Mates. It's like a TV show that they used to have. They'll ask the women questions about the men. The men go away so they can't hear the answer, and then they come back and guess. Same thing for the other side. They'll usually get someone that's been married very recently, maybe someone around 10 or 15 years, and then the longest married in the room. And it's really funny, especially because people usually have family members in the audience that don't want to hear these answers. They also have some seminars like information on gold, places you can shop in ports. One other thing that's included with the cost of the cruise is a little charm. If you have a charm bracelet, go to the port shopping desk and they'll tell you how to get that. And my other favorite activity is Jack Jack's Diaper Dash. I don't know if they're going to do this anymore because of COVID. They haven't been doing it. They used to have a big race mat that they would fold out, and people with about 9-month-old babies or so would race the babies, see which one got to the other end first. It was pretty funny. It sounds pretty bad, but it was really cute. And then there's also activities sometimes at the pools. They'll have them in the kids clubs, on Castaway Key. There's all types of activities everywhere for family and for adults only. It's all in the Navigator, which is going to be on your phone. You want to make sure and download the Disney Cruise Line Navigator app. All that information is going to be in there. And you can get a little bit more of an overview on the TV. It's also on the TV as well. There are also activities that are not included, like alcohol tastings. They're really fun. I'm not going to go into all those just because this is a what's included video, but I highly recommend those tasting classes if you enjoy alcohol. A few others are on the Dream and Fantasy. They have the Midship Detective Agency. This is a self-led mystery where you get the list and then go to specific artwork on the ship. They are interactive and will give you clues for solving the mystery. The Dream and Fantasy also have a little 9-hole mini golf that's included with the cost of the cruise. They also have the Wide World of Sports deck. This deck aboard the Disney Magic and Disney Wonder holds fitness and recreational sports activities for all age groups. The massive open-air area features basketball courts, ping pong tables, and a dynamic environment perfect for youth, teens, and adults in search of fun and fresh air. If sports are not on your agenda, the Wild World of Sports deck is also a wonderful place to gaze out at panoramic views of the ocean and take in the sweet sea breezes. Especially right now, this deck was not available for sports, but it was a great place to go and look at the sea because nobody was up there. I'm sure in time this will open up again, but with COVID it's currently closed. Other deck activities include shuffleboard, and they also have a running track on deck 4. It's a 1/3 of a mile lap around deck 4. And there are also simulators and stuff that are available in the sports area that are an additional cost, so just check into that as well. My last favorite thing that they include is Funnel Vision. Funnel Vision is the movie screen up on deck in the family pool area. They will have movies playing up there till 11 or 12 p.m., kind of depends. That is my favorite place to end the evening. Some people like to go to the club and dance, have a drink in Cadillac Lounge with some piano music. I like to have the drink in Cadillac Lounge actually, and then go to Funnel Vision and just sit there and enjoy it. And that's another one of my favorite activities, is just enjoying the ocean view and the sea air. It really is one of my favorite places in the world. So that's everything listed on their website that's included with the cost of your cruise. I will say the other thing that's included with the cost of the cruise is the crew. The crew members are amazing. They are so attentive, so communicative. They're actually interested in what you have to say. You can really have some great conversations with crew members. You have a stateroom attendant that will attend to your room twice a day. Right now during COVID, they are doing deep cleaning twice a day, and that just really makes a wonderful enhancement to your cruise. The room attendants are so nice, so helpful, as well as any crew member on board. The crew really do make the difference. That and like the music and the characters is just, between all of that, it's just so much fun. There's no place like it. The parks don't compare. Nothing else compares to me with the Disney cruise. I like a bunch of other things, but that's definitely the best. So let us know in the comments below, what's your favorite thing to do on a Disney cruise? It doesn't have to be included. It can be an extra cost. That's fine. Just give us your favorite thing. If you missed the other part of this video, it'll have that cost comparison, stateroom information, as well as dining. If you haven't yet, please subscribe. Go ahead and ring that little bell to let you know when we have any new information, and we'll see you real soon with some more Disneys.